Yeah. I've had great experiences with students in my classrooms in the past with putting them in that helper role. They really they really surprise you and really do it well. I had a year where I had several children who were um you know, the trauma informed best practice type of thing had to kick in because they had experienced a lot of trauma in their young lives, but they also were neurodivergent. And so it was like a double whammy for them. And so I really had to enlist the help of some of the other kids, and it was
I know.
really powerful. They really respond better to each other than they do to us anyway. What does this lady know about me? I'm 4, I'm 5,
And we're like 3 times their size.
right.
I mean, if you think about it, these kids are 2 feet tall. If you're 5 feet tall, you're 2.5 times bigger than them. And if you don't have the strength in your legs or the flexibility in your knees and ankles to squat down, then you're literally like, if you're 5 foot tall, imagine a 10 foot tall giant telling you what to do, as opposed to, I'm just gonna hang out with the short, with the 5, 6 foot people, and we're gonna figure it out, and then we'll deal with it. So I get it. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I remember one little girl I had in my classroom who refused to speak. And I think we get that a lot in preschool, sometimes.
Mhm.
She refused to speak and refused to participate in anything. And, I'm never the one to force a child to do anything they don't want to do. And she's going to have reasons for why she doesn't do things. But one of my neurodivergent students who was always like, it was nice that I had one child who was all over the place and one who didn't say anything because they balanced each other out. And I was like,
Yeah.
why don't I put these two together, and see what happens? And he was able to get her to speak to him, right?
Mhm.
She was talking by the end of the year, but for a while she would only talk to him because he got down on her level and he was like, let's play together, Mimi.
Aw.
And it was just like I was seeing a different child, than he had been before
Yeah.
because now he had a responsibility and he was taking it seriously. And he was like, wow, she thinks I can do this. She thinks I can get this kid to talk when she can't get him to talk or get her to talk. So it was pretty exciting to see. And then once the other kids saw that, they were like, oh, well, she does talk to him. Maybe she'll talk to
Right.
me.
Exactly.
By the end of the
Yeah.
year, she talked to everybody. But it was really interesting to see the power that when you give them the power, it's really, really powerful. I hate to say powerful so
Absolutely.
much, but